I get to go over to my grandma's house and do a little and eat the big meal that they've prepared for us. Mostly the chicken and the dessert. I usually find Easter eggs.
Yeah?
Plants popping out of the ground, the newness of life. I just think of all the different colors and family time.
The music has always been a special part of my life. And I've always loved singing the Messiah. And I've always loved singing the good old gospel songs.
Might be some donuts this year. Mostly homemade, but sometimes some from Walmart and from Krispy Kreme. There's lots of them I like.
The youth group was always in charge of putting on the Easter sunrise service. So getting up at 4:30 in the morning just to prepare for Easter sunrise service.
I really like coming to church on Easter Sunday and having a breakfast with everybody, because usually you have supper, but then you get to have a breakfast instead.
We go and probably do like a little feasting at our grandma's. Like turkey and stuff, mashed potatoes. There's lots of candy.
One time my parents did an Easter egg hunt, only instead of putting candy in the Easter eggs, they used money, and I just thought that quarters were the greatest thing back then, so it was pretty fun.
Peas, carrots, like baked carrots. You want to learn more about God, so you can, well, just learn more about God. So then I think we go to our cousins and do something there.
What just happened? The stone is open. Where's the body?
Clean.
Clean?
And, just fresh.
And that an angel was sitting on it. And he said, "Don't be afraid. He's not here. He's alive again."
Just that period of time of just trying to put the pieces together of the puzzle, that the clues that were left for them.
I think about the disciples and the vast range of emotions that they probably had. Happy, confused, sad, but when they actually realized that he was risen, what the impact of it was on their lives and how it just changed the world from that point.
A lot of people nowadays just really focus on the Easter Bunny, and that's all that matters to them. But when you go to a church like ours, it's really stressed that that's not what it's about, and so I wish that a lot more people knew about that.
The greeting that Christians gave one another on that first Easter morning was, "He is risen." And they responded by saying, "He is risen indeed." And that encapsulates the great story about the resurrection and the reality of it.
I wish more people knew that after Christ died and he rose, in the newness of life that he gives us, that there's so much more to learn in your walk as a Christian.
We used to take flowers and do a flower cross, and it was lovely, but later I realized the cross was really ugly and horrific, and I could see my Jesus on that cross, and I'm so glad he defeated death and rose from that cross.
I'd like to tell more friends at school that God had died on the cross for us on Easter, and that we should celebrate God dying and coming back to life.
We serve a living Savior. He's in the world today.
The resurrection of Jesus Christ is the answer to the discontent, the things in our lives that are going wrong. But it's systemic, it is sin, and Jesus is the answer.